game go this long. Now right here, and he slips and falls. Home run! Home run, Dominic DeMiro, 2-run blast. J.B. Rogers for one-handed grab. That's his play. Jeremy Langston makes a grab, it's touchy second for the double play. And that is deep off the foul pole, it's gone. Alex Humblebee with a grand slam. Way out of here, Evan Cluxton into the neighbor's yard. Get out more later. That is 3 home runs in the game alone for Trey Cluxton. Just thrown his second no-hitter of the day. Deep, and Dominic DeMiro makes the grab in left field as he smashes into the. And the Nighthawks will go to their second consecutive World Series appearance and try to defend their World Series title against the Central Cyclones.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2021 AWA Wiffle Ball World Series. The second-seeded Central Cyclones look to take on the number 1-seeded Northern Nighthawks, who try and defend their title. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. The Central Cyclones are finally at full strength with 4 players playing today, where Dominic DeMiro and Jeremy Langstead both missed time in the American League Championship Series. The Cyclones lead the league in postseason hitting, all 4 hitting above 400. And looking at the defending champs, the 2021 number 1-seeded Northern Nighthawks, led by Captain Jack Playhouse, shortstop Trey Slugston. Look for some help from Alex Humblebee and Harry Stenberg, who have struggled in the playoffs. Now let's take a look at the Game 1 starters of the 2021 World Series. Pitcher Evan Cluxton went 3rd in the league in strikeouts and 4th in ERA in the 2021 regular season. He's been the most outstanding pitcher in the postseason up to this point. And looking at the home field pitcher, Jack Playhouse led the league in ERA by a full point. But elephant in the room is he had the worst start of his career in his last start, narrowly inching past the Eastern Enforcers in Game 5 of the NLCS.
All right, and I'm here with Evan Cluxton, team captain of the Central Cyclones. Evan, getting ready for this Game 1 of the World Series, your first ever appearance in this Game 1. Second?
Yeah, I was on the Enforcers last year. Wait. No, I played with the Nighthawks 1 game.
That was it.
That was it. I played with the Nighthawks 1 game.
All right, first appearance for the Central Cyclones in this World Series. First time in team history. You're going to be facing Jack Playhouse on the mound. Jack struggled in Game 5 in the NLCS. He gave up 23 earned runs. How are you going to take advantage of that tonight?
Well, I guess, like I always say, just pedal to the metal. We got to start out hard and keep it going. We have our full lineup today, and we actually have everybody today. First time since regular season, I think. I don't think we've played with more than 3 people in postseason, so the bats are going to be heavy, and our pitching is going to be dominant, so we're going to roll with that.
Definitely, and I was actually just about to ask you about that. I mean, how important is it having your full lineup here tonight? I mean, you guys basically won the ALCS with only 3 guys. I mean, you have Jeremy here, finally, he's back tonight. You're going to have JB like always, and Dominic, your pitching duo buddy is going to be, on the mound for you as well in the series. How important is that?
Oh, it's super important. It's also amazing just to have everybody back together because, when we're on. There's no stopping us. But I guess we just got to come out all together. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks, so hopefully we can keep that team chemistry going and just bring it back how we used to.
Absolutely. Well, Evan, what's going to be the number 1 game plan tonight? Like, what's going to be your guys' plan, Game 1 against the Nighthawks? Like, how are you going to win this game?
We just got to win the first game. We just got to take it 1 game at a time, or even 1 out at a time, because anything can happen just like last time in the Nighthawks versus Enforcers game.
Yep.
Like all those walks, 1 out can change it all, I guess, so we'll just take it 1 out at a time.
Well, Evan, good luck out there tonight in Game 1. All right, here with team captain Jack Playhouse of the Northern Nighthawks. Jack, you were able to squeak out that Game 5 win in the NLCS and make it back to your 2nd World Series appearance. But the first question tonight is going to be the elephant in the room. 23 earned runs in that Game 5 of the NLCS. How are we going to see you bounce back in this Game 1 here in the World Series?
Well, first and foremost, that's the best hitting lineup I've ever seen in my 2 years in AWA.
Yeah.
You know, between DJ, Chase, Drew, they were. I don't know what was working for them today. They've been good all year, but they were swinging at the pitches that were hangers. They were not swinging at my bad pitches. I just didn't have any answers. It's a miracle we're here today. But you know, you gotta have short-term memory in wiffle ball, so I gotta just get over that and get ready to pitch today.
Absolutely, and Jack, to confirm, that lineup is nasty at hitting. I 100% agree. So going into tonight, I mean, you got your full lineup here. You got Harry Stemmer, you got Alex Umpleby, Trey's here as always. I mean, that's huge. How important is that, having your full lineup going into Game 1 of the World Series?
Well, it's huge. You know, we were able to squeak it out with Jackson. You know, Jackson is a great player. I'm glad he showed up, had the walk-off hit. It also is, you know, much easier when you have your full lineup here. We've been playing together all year. So I'm glad they're all here, and hopefully we can get it done.
Absolutely. All right, well, another elephant in the room. The best 1-2 pitching duo in wiffle ball this season has been Evan Clugston and Dominic DeMiro. What's going to be the game plan against those two in this World Series?
We got to attack early and often. I think later in the year, especially the postseason, pitchers are better, and that honestly can come back to hurt them because they're throwing a lot of pitches in the strike or the zone. And so I think we know they're both going to be throwing strikes, so we just got to hop on pitches we see and, you know, go from there.
Absolutely. Well, Jack, good luck tonight in this Game 1 of the World Series.
And we are here for Game 1 of the World Series between the Northern Nighthawks and the Central Cyclones. Jack Playhouse will be on the mound tonight for the Northern Nighthawks in game number 1. There we go. And that is 3. And that's ball 4. Jeremy Langstead walks, and that's 4 consecutive walks for the Central Cyclones. A run will come home. Bases loaded. And that is in play. First hit of the game. Gets through the gap. Dominic DeMiro will come in to score. JB Rogers is sprinting home, and he is safe at home. That's a 2 RBI double. Strike 3. Jack Playhouse comes right back and strikes out Dominic DeMiro. Ball 4. And that's in play, right back to Jack Playhouse. He throws home for the out. And there's now 2 away from the top of the first. Cyclones lead it 3-0. 4-pitch walk, another run comes in. Ball 4. Strike 3, JB Rogers strikes out. Huge strikeout from Jack Playhouse. 5 runs do come home for the Cyclones, but the Nighthawks are able to limit them to just 5. They do not reach the run limit in the top of the first. Low. And that is a walk for the Nighthawks. It's strike 3, Evan Clugston, after 2 consecutive walks, is able to sit down Alex Umpleby. Strike 3, Evan Clugston. Back-to-back strikeouts for him. 4-pitch walk. And that is foul down the... That's a fair ball as it rolls fair right over the bag at first base. And the Cyclones catch a break right there. for the third out. No runs come home for the Nighthawks. Ball 4. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jack Playhouse gets Evan Clugston. Strike 3. Jack Playhouse on the 12-6 curve gets Dominic DeMiro looking. And that's back-to-back strikeouts for Jack Playhouse. Ball 4. And that's in play right back to Jack Playhouse. He flips to first and gets Jeremy Langstead for the third out. Big inning for Jack Playhouse as no runs come across for the Cyclones. 5-0, the score remains. Yeah. And that is a fair ball down the third baseline. Umpleby reaches. That's right back to Evan Clugston. He bobbles the ball. Harry Stenberg is racing. He beats it out. Alex Umpleby will advance to third on the overthrow. He's going to go home and he's going to score. The Nighthawks get their first run. That is right past Evan Clugston. Jeremy Langstead picks it up, but nobody's at first base. No. And Harry Stenberg will come in to score. That's ripped right back to Evan Clugston. It bounces off of him, and Jack Playhouse is in there with a single. That's right back to Evan Clugston. It gets underneath him, and Alex Umpleby is going to be safe at first. Strike 3. Big strikeout for Evan Clugston right there. That missed. Just Evan, that was 58. Popped up into the air. Might be deep enough. And Alex Umpleby elects not to go home and tag. And that's popped up in the air. It's deep. JB Rogers is right there. And he makes the catch for out number 3. But 3 runs do come home for the Nighthawks, and they cut this Central Cyclones lead. Score is 5-3. Four-pitch walk, Evan Clugston. Oh. And that is crushed deep, but Alex Umpleby makes the catch in right field. Strike 3.
JB, I'm gonna need you to swing.
JB Rogers strikes out looking. That is crushed deep. That's way out of here. Jeremy Langstead with a 2-run shot extends this Cyclones lead. 7-3. The score. Jeremy Langstead coming alive for the Cyclones here in game 1. Get out, ball! That's way out of here. Get out. Oh! Yes, sir, Jeremy! Evan Clugston walks again. That thing like curved top territory. And that is deep. It's out of here. 2-run shot, Dominic DeMiro. And the Cyclones continue to add on here in the top of the 3rd. 9-3. is the score.
There we go.
That is deep. It's out of here. 2 runs. That is deep. It's out of here. 2 runs. In play, Harry Stenberg picks it up, flips to first, and gets J.B. Rogers for the 3rd out, but 4 runs come home for the Cyclones. A 2-run shot from Jeremy Langsted and a 2-run homer for Dominic DeMiro. And that is a fair ball in play. Evan Cluxton flips to first and gets Harry Stenberg. Good play from Evan Cluxton. Fielding his position right there. 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Strike 3. Evan Cluxton sits down his brother, Trey Cluxton. Jack Playhouse will step in with 2 outs. Nighthawks' last hope. And that's Rick deep, but right to JB for the 3rd out. And the Cyclones take game 1 of the World Series. They have the 1-0 lead against the Nighthawks.